All right, we are back at the man cave. I'm your host. We got a video for you today about a woman that is wanting men to continue to still go out there and date, even though these same men have said, we don't want to date. We know what's out there. We know what we're going to get, which is nothing. Why am I going to waste my time? And I'm going to play a video before I get to this lovely young lady. And there's a reason why I want to play it. And it's going to basically answer the question of why these men don't want to do it, but I don't think she's going to 100% understand. But we're going to play it anyway and just see what happens.
The day is shaping up to be pretty decent, Brooks says, weather-wise. He'll tell you more about that in just a few minutes. Right now, though, if you were in a relationship, should you really have a backup plan? There is new research that shows half of all women have a guy on the back burner just in case things go wrong in their current relationship.
Jeez.
Physician and national mindful living expert Dr. Romy Mushtaq is here to talk more about that. Dr. Romy, seriously?
Good morning, Tom. I know, and I
Come
feel
on,
like
this sounds positively guy.
guy, doesn't it? And I have to sit here and defend all of us women, but this is the latest psychology research. I was just as shocked reading this data. More than half of women who are married and categorize themselves as happily
Wait a
married.
sec.
They're married.
Happily married women are
Happily
doing
married
this?
Have a backup plan. And what is a backup plan? It means you have someone on the back burner.
So a
like
specific person
a
they've
specific
identified.
person that they've identified, and in most cases it was either an ex-boyfriend or an old friend who never made it to the dating category.
Translation: friend zone. She basically has everything set up where the marriage was with the guy that she wanted. She's going to have kids with the guy she wanted. She's happy. And in the process of being happy, she basically has it so that if anything does go wrong, she can always turn to this guy. That's why I say, guys, anytime a woman comes up to you and says, yeah, I'm not sure if I'm happy with my relationship, listen, but don't engage. Don't really interject or say anything. I mean, unless you're getting something out of it, don't engage with it. And I would still say don't do it. Social media has made women feel like they're not adequate, or maybe they do feel they're adequate enough, or they feel like they have many that's the better option. Women feel that they have many options that they can just keep monkey branching to the next one. And so this type of woman who's pretending that this is like some new nuance, I refuse to believe that. This woman knows doggone well what's been going on because she's a female. There's no way that females don't know female nature. And this woman is going to sit here and pretend like she didn't know that. How are you happily married if you're looking for other people? Makes absolutely no sense. And this is why men are opting out of getting married, getting divorced, and then losing all their assets to someone who has a backup permit.
Get out of town.
Unfortunately,
It's
yes. And the problem is social media has just made it too easy to have such a type of behavior.
Right,
Yep.
so I know you're here to say, though,
Yes.
watch out, because this
Absolutely.
is anything but good.
It is. I agree. You know, mindset matters in relationships, Tom. And I tour the country teaching psychologists mindful living and how to apply it to relationships. And what is your mindset telling us if you have a back burner? It's telling us we don't know how to communicate well in a relationship, or when the going gets tough, instead of maybe learning important skills from a professional
Right.
on how to cope with all the ups and downs that always happen in a marriage, we're saying it's okay to run away.
Yeah,
Well, why would you do that when you have a government or society that says that you can do better, girl. You don't need him, girl. You have a government that says no fault divorce. You want to get divorced? Here you go. Here's all you need to do, and you can take all of his assets. I don't understand why millionaires are getting married to these women who can take all their money and they have nothing left in the end. And they're spending thousands, millions of dollars to take care of somebody who's an able working body person, but because they need to live in the same lifestyle with archaic mindset of something that was back in the days when women couldn't work, we still say, yeah, this person can 100% need your support because they're mentally challenged and they need to be taken care of, but they're not. But we'll treat them as such. That's why we give them benefits. This is insane. The fact that this is applaud, but this is not frowned upon. And the fact that women have no problem with this, says a lot.
I mean, the first thing that comes to my mind is that shows just a total lack of commitment.
I agree. Well, I don't know if it's a lack of commitment or is it that people haven't learned the appropriate coping
See?
skills. You know,
We have to make ways of making them feel better.
How we feel about ourselves if we're not comfortable.
See how she took the accountability away from them? It's not the fact of this. It's, well, we're not learning how to do it. It's not that difficult. She just basically acknowledged it, but then said it's not our fault. It's not their fault.
In a relationship and wanting to run away, we have to be comfortable with a relationship first with ourselves. And if there's a problem in the marriage, there's no shame in getting help from a licensed professional, Tom.
So, and that's where I was going right now. If there's somebody out there who's watching right now and says, you know what, that's me. I want to change this.
Yes.
What steps should they start taking?
Step one, delete that backup burner plan from your cell phone, Twitter account, Facebook, however you're in connection with them. You know, take the temptation out.
They won't.
Find a licensed mental health therapist who specializes in couples therapy.
They have
You
TikTok.
Visit at nationalmarriageseminars.com. You can find free advice there and training for professionals on how to cope with such issues.
And honestly, it may not be physical cheating,
Right.
but if this isn't psychological cheating and emotional cheating, it sure is darn close.
You know, Tom, you bring up such a great point. And what happens when we're emotionally or psychologically cheating, it's one wrong thing happens in the marriage or a hard time, and it could easily turn into a separation and a divorce.
Absolutely.
And we want to save couples and marriages, right?
And it also, if one wrong thing happens, it goes from maybe social media contact to, hey, let's meet somewhere.
You know,
like that.
absolutely. I agree. And you know what it is? The grass is always greener on the other side. You're just seeing
No,
that
it's
person's
not.
life on Facebook. You don't know what that backup burner plan is really
Right.
going. Instead, take the time to heal the relationship with yourself and heal the relationship
Yeah,
with your
don't look at
spouse.
that grass that's always greener. Cultivate the lawn you have, right?
Amen. Oh, that is beautiful, Tom. I
Dr.
love
Romy.
that.
That's beautiful,
Always
Lord.
great to see you.
It is.
Thanks a
Thank
lot.
Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Oh my God, you're so smart. You're so intelligent. I'm taking you sip. You little cuck. Let me explain. I swear I love these videos because they're so insane. First of all, and I know how women think and act. I don't do it anymore. I realize that what type of person I became doing that. But I've worked with women before, and the situation's the same. They have problems with their men, and I'm saying all the things that they want to hear, and this is years before I got married. I feel bad about it because I'm like, I was a horrible person. But you think about it, like these women would come to you and they want to talk about this and that, and I'm using them for whatever I want. And they can be talking and doing whatever they want to be doing, and I'm just undressing them and doing whatever I want to their bodies. And the honest truth is, women are always thinking that the grass is greener. No, it's not. You made a choice. You made a legal document choice that says, I'm going to do this because this is the best choice for me. You then say, oh, you know what? This guy does check all these other boxes off. You're happy with what this guy does. He provides for you. He's caring, but he's lacking in these other areas. But this guy over here, oh, he does things to my box you'll never imagine. And now I'm not saying this, like, I'm just being honest. Women make bad decisions. They have everything stable, but if it gets boring, they don't want to take it seriously anymore. And then they want to venture out and they want to push themselves as far away from responsibility. I didn't like the fact that she was trying to make it seem like it wasn't their fault. Like, no, it's 100% your fault. You're an adult. Why are you doing this? They're not going to turn away from the guys on TikTok on the attention they're getting when they dress sexy or they start losing weight and guys are flaunting them. This is why I don't like women that go online, because they're looking for male validation. Unfortunately, this is the way the world is, and this is why men are turned off. But now I'm going to get to the video that I really want to talk about, where she is seeing that winter is coming, but it's slowly getting there. But the fact is, winter is definitely coming.
Hey guys, it's Kim. How are you guys doing? So I wanted to
cute.
talk about something that was on my mind, and I've been getting a lot of comments. You don't know how it is to be a man, and a lot of us don't have options, and women just want the Chads and the Tyrones. So these are the things that I often hear. Men who have money, status,
She is cute though.
tall.
Yeah.
All these things. Okay.
Yeah.
focus is on these type of women that really put these things at the top of their list for a man. Women who put looks, who put money and status over anything, that is not something to even aim for, because she's gonna go like the next guy who looks better than you, who's more fit, who has more followers, who has more money, who has the status. The next dude she finds, she will leave you for that guy. So why is the focus so much on these women?
Because women are going after these guys. And let's be real, even mediocre chicks are going after those guys. What she will not admit is the simple fact that even the average chick thinks that they're 10s and will go after these guys. That's why these guys are saying it. This is why the average guys are saying this about the average women, because the average women refuse to accept the fact that they're average and are shooting for Chad. And then when it fails, then they want to come down and go after the other average guy.
Get it? It's frustrating for a lot of men. I truly believe it is possible to find someone. I
Really?
truly believe that men should not stop themselves from dating. Well, shouldn't stop themselves from talking to women.
Why?
Because they have that fear in their mind, like, oh, I'm gonna get rejected. You know
Why
what I mean?
should they
A lot
not
of women
stop?
out here are looking for just a chill dude. You know, there's a lot.
Holy shit. Oh, I'm going to have to bleep that one out. I want you. I am so sorry to stop, but did anyone else catch that? She literally said that and laughed when she said that. This is why I say don't ever stop yourself. Do not stop a woman from talking. Let her talk. Holy crap. She just admitted that that's a load of crap.
A lot of women that want a guy like with average looks or whatever, and you
No.
don't know how you don't know how attractive you actually are. You know, a lot of women just want a guy to treat them well.
The Chads.
Want a guy they can do activities with. Like the girls that you should actually look for and focus on, girls that are actually looking for a partner and not trying to be like all over the place, like jumping to the next guy that has more money and more followers, more like. This is pure vanity. This is pure superficial stuff. And I know you guys are gonna say, oh well, for sure you need to be attractive. You need to be, the woman needs to be attracted to you. You don't have to be the most attractive guy out there.
Yeah, you do.
And the fact that a lot of guys are stopping themselves and don't even know how attractive they actually are to women out there. A lot of men are stopping themselves. I honestly think that's the worst thing you can do, just like giving up, because like, how is that gonna help anything? How is that gonna help you with your confidence? It's the best thing to talk to women, you know. I'm not saying, you know, ask every woman out, but I'm just saying, like, just put yourself out there in a way. You never know what's gonna happen. You never know how someone feels about you. How can you even discover that someone's attracted to you if in your mind you're just so not attractive and all women are the same? And it's not gonna help. But you know what? If you need to go through that to, you know, get through it, do it. For sure it's not easy, but feel for you guys that are saying, like, you know, this happened in the past. But you know what? That's fine. Like, not everyone is for you. Not everyone's gonna like you. And you might have dodged multiple bullets, okay? Because if I was a guy, I would not want to be with a girl that only values like looks, money, status, and
Most women.
whatever, height and stuff like that. Like, I would not feel secure in a relationship with a woman. I would not feel secure with a woman like that. It's just like, why? Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Bye.
Before I sign off, there's just one question that I have. And you guys tell me if I'm overlooking it or I'm just insane, because I am. While she's talking about guys not stop dating, not stop pursuing women. You should continue doing it. Did she actually ever once say, what does a man get for doing it with the climate of women that we have today? Because I didn't hear it. They tell you to stop, not to stop and continue doing it. But did they ever tell you what you get in the end after all is said and done?